Okay, let's move to part 2, and with this video let's handle all the tasks that given by our teacher and what economy teacher. So let's take a look to our plan, and the next steps are the progress and science direct dissertations and articles, and the app called Mendeley to work with this Mendeley. Okay, you can search progress like that, and the first site appears is the what we need. Okay, let's delete this all the things. And the science direct is something like that. Like that. After you sign in, I don't want to show how to sign in to this thing. After you can search whatever you want on the topic what you need. For example, economy of money. And here you can find these things too. Articles. Well, you should download the things that you need on the topics, very different topics, and the articles. And I have the ready one that I have already loaded here. In this files. These files, you need these files in order to work with Mendeley. The app called Mendeley. Okay, my library. Here are the files that I loaded the given sites, websites. Okay, you can add your folder with this button and find the things that I have already loaded, so I don't need to do this. And let's open our Word, and this part is what we need to work the Mendeley. So how can we do this? Let's make some space. Open our app. Open this article and copy some introduction to our article like this. Quick paste, and what you need is find the topic of the article and pinpoint it that if you need extra thing with this introduction, like this first country events, and let's find this. This is yes, and you can click this like this. This is how Mendeley works. So easy. And after you do this, you can finally pinpoint that you done these tasks. And upper style is already made. Here you can see all the shapes are already done. So not big thing, but you should do in order to make your research to look good. And the next thing is PPT and email. Opening email is already done. In order to enter the sites that given here, you need this email. Okay, let's move to this research gate and registering OSHIT number. Okay, after doing that, we can finally put marks on Mendeley. But before doing this, let's put this. Okay, I'm gonna show another thing. This is the reference that Mendeley made for us. And in order to take this from this app, you need the site connected by Silk, and we do the things above with insert citation, and now we need this insert bibliography, and with this function you can get some reference like this by app. And after doing this thing with this app too, you can finally mark your Mendeley task is done. Now it's citation and reference manager. And APA style is this. Still APA, all things are in the APA style. So let's it's already marked here. And move on to next things. PPT, opening email. Let's mark this too. And job classification code, registering OC number. I have already the classification code named. This is jail classification code. Let's search it. What is this thing and what is this code is all about? No, jail code. It's about what we need and why we need. If you state your jail classification code in the beginning of your research, someone who is reading your research can finally find out what your whole research is all about and what we are going to face during the research. Okay, there's a little problem with internet connection. We can delete this in this size. Okay, let's correct this mistake and come again to find out what. Let's go on, guys. Okay, it's having problem with in the site you can get your classification code. It shows what your intentions about your research like and what are you doing during the research. You can get these things by the code. The one who's just entered your research can know what are you having in your research. And this is my ResearchGate profile. This is one of the tasks that one of 20. Let's go to this thing too. Okay. After we get a good connection, let's see what is gel classification code. It's like good, I think. I think the site isn't working really good, but you can find whatever the topic is that you are researching and whatever the code that you need. And the thing that you do is just to state your code in in the beginning of your research. And like here you can search. I know it's not working. And next thing is ResearchGate. It's one of the tasks of two, and you can add your research like like this. This site is really beneficial that we always need. Okay, let's move on to our plan. Gel classification code is like that, and PPT is this is my PPT, the economy of the Mali. It has own craters, and the task is you should load this thing to this site as your research. So let's point these things and open account. Research get opening account. I have already have an account and I have already loaded my PPT to here. Next thing is grammarly.com. Let's talk about this thing. It's up that I have already loaded. You can load it like grammar.com like this. You can load by this too. I have already signed into this thing, and you know how this works. So if you are gonna type something, because Grammarly.com is here to help you. That points that you are typing wrong and having a grammar mistake that doesn't mean something special. That thing that you write isn't mean something. That it shows that if you write something mistake, that this thing says you have one mistake, you're having one mistake, and you should correct this. Now, when this word is right, it do not shows. This is how it works. Simple and very useful thing. Small thing that but helps a lot. You can order whatever you want and you can use whatever app you are using. For example, even in the you are writing to ChatGPT or whatever it is, it's very useful to work with this. Okay, maybe it's having some problem and do not come into this, but you can use in these things in such kind of situations like that. Very useful there. Where was our plan? This thing was grammarly.com, and here it says to check sentence and plagiarism. You can use the website itself to check your mistakes, both beneficial. And screen recording is now what we are doing, uploading PPT and research kit that we have already done. YouTube, we are gonna do this in the upcoming days, and defending research too. Oh, there's one missing thing that we have is ORCID number. Let's solve this. Why not solve this too? ORCID number we need. ORCID idea. As you know, I have already registered to this site too. So I think there's no point or there's no need to see how to register. You can sign in. If you don't have, let's see this. And we all just skipped all the registering part. So since it is the last. Let's see how it works. This is registering place the names you most commonly go by. like my name, email address, primarily email. You can add if you want, and additional email, yeah, the email that you can put for extra information about yourself if you need, if you want, of course. And after next step, it's you can register. So easy, yeah. Then you can sign in from this, and it gives already your receipt number. All the things that you should do is just copy it and paste it right here. Not difficult, right? Yeah, it is the beginning of your fort. You have reference, introduction, and all the things should be done in order to get a good scores in this subject and to be more proficient about your how can I say, about your uh, research that you're gonna do in your future, that you're going to do. Uh, the thing I missed is literature review, that I didn't state the place that you should state your things about Mendeley, so it is in this part. You cannot lose the orders. So you can find another discussions about graphs, since my word uh, analysis part is a little low. You can find anything about this. And if you need another extra information about my research, a little research that I have done under my teacher Aziz, you can contact me with this email addresses or with this phone number, of course.